Do you remember the time Chris got stranded on an island and accidentally fell for a native girl, which led to him being forced to marry her or face the worst? It all started when Chris was getting ready for his first day of school. As the new kid, he was bullied and treated badly by his classmates and the entire school, making it the worst day of his life. Chris started to hate going to school and decided to talk to Brian about it. Brian suggested that if he didn't want to study, he could try doing something helpful instead, like volunteering. Chris decided to join a global charity organization that helps tribes and nations in need. Excited by the idea, he signed up. Before he knew it, he was dropped onto an island by parachute, landing among a group of natives. Meanwhile, back at home, his family found a letter from Chris which made Lois furious. She blamed Brian, who claimed he didn't know Chris would actually do something like that. On the island, Chris met a native girl who started flirting with him. Little did he know, she was the daughter of the tribe's chief. That night, Chris performed a dance for the girl, and she accepted it. But to his shock, the dance was actually a proposal for marriage, and now Chris was obligated to marry her. Days later, Lois received a letter saying Chris wouldn't be coming home because he had married a girl from the tribe. This made everyone sad, even the evil monkey. Hours later, the whole family set off to the island to bring Chris back home, but Chris didn't want to leave. However, Peter pulled out a few dollars without realizing that even those few bucks were worth a fortune to the tribe. The natives immediately knelt and started worshiping him, so Peter decided to stay on the island since he was now seen as some kind of king. This annoyed Chris because his dad quickly turned into a dictator, taking advantage of the tribe's lack of knowledge and staying there just to avoid his own problems. Lois later made Chris realize that just like his dad was running away from his issues, Chris was doing the same by staying with the native girl and living on the island. Chris apologized to his wife, explaining that he needed to leave and that he was sorry for using them just to avoid facing reality as the new kid at school. This angered the tribe's warriors, who also hated new people, as they often mocked and attacked outsiders. The family had to escape quickly as the natives started hunting them down. They managed to find a way off the island and survive, but they forgot Meg, who ended up in a bad situation.